Morning, guys. Let's see. There we go. Morning, morning. Let's see. Do you guys like the... Oh, wrong one. I think it's better if I'm down here, right? I see most streamers putting their camera down there. Been dealing with low volume. That's been one thing. Wait a minute. Seems like I'm getting kind of cut off there. Huh. That's better, huh? Okay. Cool. What's up, guys? Wife and kids are sleeping still. They like to sleep in on Sundays, which is fine by me. Gives me time to do some morning Bible, praying, and backtesting while they get their beauty rest. So here we are. I hope messing with this microphone. It looks like if I crank it up, looks like the decibels are probably better. So I'm actually gonna make sure I'm watching my comments here, because if I do actually get somebody to tune in, they can tell me if the volume's low. That'd be sweet. Except for I don't know why I got this top chat thing takes priority, but I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that as well. So I don't know how the music sounds, but then we got mic and auxiliary. I don't know. I don't think I need that. I think it's audio input capture. That should be... Oh, and then I got the desktop audio turned off. Yeah, that's... You guys don't need to hear any desktop audio, so that's good. So what are we looking at? Oh, I got a nice little... on the daily here, we got a fair value gap that was respected. It did not break over candle 2's highs. We created this fair value gap. I mean, honestly, for a swing short, be looking at this one to be respected. Bitcoin did make a new high. Had this fair value gap here. You also had one up here, and got straight disrespected on Tuesday. Did close above it on Wednesday, but then was below it again. Yeah, you could have sold that with a risk above that high, and boom. Nice swing short down to the lower band. What else do we got? Ethereum is back in the middle of this FVG. Could be a re-entry for a possible short play there. NASDAQ, really didn't have any FEGs on the daily except for this one right there, which is right here. Everything straight disrespected. So we'll look and see if this creates a fair value gap. YM. I'm going to remove those drawings. Those are just some supply and demand zones. Russell. Same thing. I'm going to remove those. So let's get into some practice day trading. So we'll replay 1 minute chart. We'll start new and then go to a random bar. Looking at regular trading hours. So let's go. See if we can do better than we did yesterday as far as executions are concerned. Oh, it started me at like 8:30. I don't want to do that. I want to trade from 6:30 to 7:30, so we'll play this forward. One thing I actually wanted to look at is on the 15-minute time frame. Close this replay. I wanted to look at this pattern here. Sweep of a previous day high. Let's look at all trading hours. Well, so we didn't sweep the previous day high. We only swept be like a equal high at London and Asia, but we didn't sweep previous day. But we did create a fair value gap. But it did not invert on this candle. The reason I was checking is because I was looking for a pattern that tests out that way. Sweep of a previous day high, which would have been this one, Wednesday. Or actually Thursday. Actually, we did sweep the previous day high right there. Never mind. The only thing is we did not create a fair value gap outside the Bollinger Band and then invert it on the next candle. It was close, but it did. This was close to a swing short pattern. But not quite, because you would have had to close below 25,320 for this to be the exact pattern. It did turn into quite the swing short, obviously, on Friday. But not quite. Not quite. Yeah, so the 30-minute chart did not create a fair value gap there. What's going on this Saturday here? Got like these double bottom equal lows, and it's currently 9:30, so 8 a.m. We've gotten quite a pump actually on Solana. Hmm. 15-minute fair value gap there, but see, then we left this wick, so these all overlap. Those all overlap. You did have a fair value gap here that we just retested and have bounced out of for what could be long positions. Be interesting to see if this if there's some news actually behind this bullish action this morning. Let's go. I don't know why that's. Yeah, so we got this on news. China's defending the rare earth export curbs as legitimate. I don't see anything from 1 or 2 hours ago. Especially not as significant. We got this 10 hours ago. 3-speed Europe heads to Washington, D.C. Yeah, we'll see. That's the news. Calendar. Well, actually, what is this? This gives you a little more. China vows to stand firm against Trump's 100% tariff threat. That's from AP News. This is from CNBC. Yeah, nothing has dropped that's considered red from any of these, so. Wow, Binance Coin is trading at $12.95. Huh, I had no idea, actually. That Binance Coin was so high up in this bull run. This is the only altcoin that's really exploded, and it had this huge pullback. You had this breakout level here. Looks like probably a small fair value gap there that never got disrespected because this candle never got broken. Wow. And that's on the weekly. On the daily, I mean, this thing on Friday down to 800 and now back up to 1300. That's a massive percentage gain in just those couple of days. Wow. See on the 4 hour, yeah. See on the 15-minute. So this was basically going into the close. But this thing was in like this full capitulation. Wow. I had no idea BNB was gone this parabolic and this valuable just in the last I guess a lot of this is just in the last month. I mean, September we were trading around 900 a coin. Yeah, and then most of this range was like 500 to 600 a coin, but now we've really just, and then you had this big sell-off, but also immediate recovery, up 13%, 14% just today. Wow. Huh. Yeah, you had this test of the fair value gap that was created right here. Showed some rejection, but then disrespected. This is a pattern I've seen is pretty promising. I wonder why BNB is so strong, and most of the other alts really aren't. Like if you look at Ethereum, it's still way below all-time highs. Solana, way below all-time highs. Because all-time highs are way back there. Yeah, here's all-time highs for, is that all-time? Almost 300? Huh, I think so. Double check that on the daily, but yeah, so this was the last bull run. It got a little bit higher this bull run. Yeah, I wonder if like yeah. Yeah, token supply. Now, I don't know if you can buy those on Coinbase. I don't think you can. You probably have to buy them from a decentralized exchange. But or from Binance Exchange themselves. But pretty bullish if you held Binance. I mean, I remember when that coin was like 20 bucks a coin, which is yeah, I remember back here. Morning, Mama. Yeah, I remember these prices actually This is only 2020. I've been watching it longer than that, so I don't know why this is only showing that far back, but yeah. They burned a lot, plus the bullishness ran it up. God, you still could have made, what, 6? Yep, so Bitcoin's probably more bullish still. Go back to 2019 Bitcoin, 4,000 a coin, to 2025 Bitcoin being 120,000. And then even that round went Binance 200 to 12, which is 6x. This is let's say 16,000 to 120. Still slightly more bullish, so except for Solana, and this bull run went from more than 10x on this bear to bull. So yeah, but obviously Binance coin is quite on the run here. How are we doing time wise? I can't see a timer running on this. I'd have to probably watch on a what happened? Oh my goodness, now my stream is... Oh, I messed this screen up, that's why. That should be... Oh my goodness. I'm screwing everything up. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we look like we're back. So anyway, do a little back testing, 1 minute fair value gaps. Maybe. Now I lost my... there we go. Open that up a little more. Do some 1 minute replay. Actually, cancel that. Let's go. We'll do electronics. That way we can see the fair value gaps. So yeah. Electronic trading hours. Sweet. Do a random bar replay here on the 1 minute chart, maybe? I don't know, it's kind of freezing up. Let's see here. Looks like it's going to put us into Asia. Where'd the play buttons? Oh wait. Never mind, I think that's yeah, here we go. This is going into London though, so let's... Oh my goodness, yeah, everything's kind of lagging. I might need to restart my computer or something. Let's see, yeah, it's lagged out. Well, sorry about that, guys. Maybe we'll do another video. I don't even know if I'm going to leave this video up though. I might just delete it, since it was just Yeah, it doesn't even want to do anything. Try another random bar, see if that... Nah, it's freezing up. It's freezing up. Try, yeah, so electronic. Replay. Start new. Random. Yeah, something's wrong with it. It's not letting me move the bars. It's just like freezing up for some reason. Whatever. We are going to shut this one down.